It's a sleepy old Sunday morning. Right, back at the bus stop this sleepy Sunday morning. Very quiet. Most of Liechtenstein shuts down on a Sunday, so I'm going to the eastern border today, towards it anyway, and getting a bit of altitude in, see how much hiking I can do on this, what promises to be another sunny day. I think that's where I'm hoping to end up eventually today, somewhere up amongst the snow line. We'll see. And bus number 2 of the day. Wow, this is all very alpine. There are some fabulous houses up here. And then you get one like this. It looks a bit ramshackle. Well, you know, I may not have got to Chile or Peru on this trip, but I may have just found a few llamas. I didn't need to go that far after all. Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Hello. Smile. Right, we've been given our llama allocation and I've been allotted to Olaf the llama. And here he is, eating already. Hungry boy. He's having to catch up because he's been eating so much. This guy's appetite is just phenomenal. Where are you going now?
That's a strong guy.
Come on. Nothing to eat down there. Come on. Come along. Come along, Olaf.
Also der Louis ist ganz ein braver, der macht alles mit.
Okay, try again. Look at me.
This is what it takes to get a good photograph with llamas. Come on, Olaf, come on.
Ja, das stimmt.
Home again. Thank you, Olaf. It's been an experience. That was quite a workout. 2 hours in the end. Those llamas, well, the one I had, Olaf, is a strong beast. When he sees grass, he'll stop and eat it, no matter what you want to happen. Whew, pretty tiring. We went up quite a distance and then back down again. I was intending to do a bit of serious hiking at a higher altitude now, but I'll just have to be maybe semi-serious. Got to jump back on a bus now to go up a bit higher. Right, gone up a bit. This is about 1,600 meters where I'm standing, surrounded by snow-covered hills. And some that aren't quite as snow-covered. So let's head upwards in the direction of the little church for a start. But first, let's sit down for a bite to eat. Noticeably colder up here, but the air quality is absolutely fantastic. This church is the highest church in the country and was built in thanks of the country being spared any fighting in World War II. I guess they are to minimise the damage of any falling rocks, perhaps. Possibly. I would have liked to have got the chairlift up, but it closes down at the end of the skiing season and then restarts at the beginning of the summer for hikers that aren't that interested in skiing. I don't think it's operating at the moment at all. Oh, never mind. This really is quite picturesque. Whew. Oh, bummer. The thaw hasn't quite started yet. Well, it started, but it's covering the whole of this path for the trail. Well, let's give it a go. Yeah, let's give it a go. Whew. What a bloody nuisance. It was only a sheltered bit that was north facing behind a hillock, so we got good ground for a while. Whew. Yeah, half a mile so far. It's taken 15 minutes. I did back in my 20s run a mile in 5 minutes. These days I'm just getting back into running after 6 months out because of my right leg situation. Just about managed 10-minute mile these days. And when I was walking to keep fit, well, I couldn't run for that 6 months. I could do a 15-minute mile walking quite easily, even though I had very little blood supply to my right leg. But my leg's been fixed now. I put the stent in, blood is racing through my right leg again. I'm back to how I was. It's only old age these days that's slowing me down, and not my right leg and its lack of blood supply. So I was hoping to get up onto that ridge line up there, but with the llamas single-minded in their pursuit of grass to eat, and they were so strong. But yeah, a lot of uphill walking, which has maybe impacted on my condition this afternoon, but I'm doing okay. I'll go as far as I can, but I don't think I'll make that ridge line. Try and get up to 2,000 meters. More snow. Luckily there are footprints to use. Saw an incredible video the other day on YouTube. Oh, bloody hell. On YouTube. A guy who climbed to Everest from base camp, and then what he did when he got there was strap on his skis and then skied back down again. It was absolutely incredible. Amazing to see. That was dodgy. Had to use my hands then to stop myself sliding down there. My foot was in a footprint, but it wasn't a very strong footprint, and it gave way. I think I've arrived slightly early for the hiking season. So I think the trail loops round in a minute, and that's after about a mile. And then I think there's some sort of shortcut which zigzags up to that ridge line. So I'll check that out. Not sure what that building is down there. Might check it out on the way back. That peak with the cross on is about 2,300 meters. One of the highest peaks around here. I think I must be over 1,800 meters at the moment. Not sure what that creature is. It's quite fat. Looped round to the north now, north facing. There's the top of the chairlift, ski lift, whatever, which would have been useful. There's a pretty little town of Melbourne in the valley beneath us. Well, just on a massive long stretch, walking on the snow. No sign of the zigzag shortcut yet. Thought I might have come across it by now. Unless it was there, but has been blocked off. Maybe all that is to discourage people from trying to scramble up. Who knows? Aha! Found it at last. Gonna have to turn around in about 10 or 15 minutes, but I'll take a little look up there. Must be approaching 2,000 meters now. I think that's the height of the ski station, pretty much within sight. Let's see how far I can get up here. More snow. That's it. That's enough for one day. That's pretty much 2,000 meters. That'll do me for today. This section's very steep, this zigzag section, and pretty much impassable at points due to this stuff. Ooh. Whew. Right, let's have a drink of water and an apricot tart, and then I'll make my way back down. That was a mighty tasty tart. Not sure if their co-op here is related to our co-op in the UK, but they do some damn good food stuff. Yes sirree. And back down we go. Did you bring your skis?
Hi.
Good idea to ski back down, isn't it? Clouds just starting to roll in a little bit now as well. Oh, there he is again. I've seen him on the way down. Looks like some sort of beaver. Let's call it an alpine beaver. And there's two more of them. Right, just got time to have a look at that building. See what it's all about. Yeah, just guessing it must be some sort of hiking facility. Which will be open in the high season. Strange old building. Yeah, if Malburn's 1600 metres, and this place is 1800 metres, I was definitely over 2000. It's time to leave the beautiful mountains behind this morning and get the train back to mountainous Switzerland. Popular place in Zurich, Lindenhof Hill. In 1652, a tower exploded in this neighbourhood after being struck by lightning. Just behind me near the cathedral. 7 people were killed and stones and debris littered the neighbourhood. This boulder here weighs about 4,000 pounds, I reckon. Well, actually I know, it's quite famous around these parts. It was hurled 230 metres by the explosion and it's been here ever since. Zurich University. Just pop inside briefly. There's a monument in here dedicated to Europe's first female Doctor of Law who struggled to gain acceptance by the legal profession. It's in this very impressive looking atrium here. Her name was Emily Campan-Spiri and she worked tirelessly for women's rights back in the 1800s. It's called the Chaise Lounge. That's dedicated to Emily. Pretty impressive, eh? Now, I had a Skittles team back in the 1990s, which I named Schrodinger's cat. Not a lot of my teammates understood why, but then I guess not many of them knew very much about quantum mechanics. But here in Zurich is where the great quantum physicist Erwin Schrodinger actually lived. And that's his house there. Well, not anymore, but that's where he used to live. Right in this very building. And what's even more interesting than that is that his cat still resides here to this very day. And would you believe sometimes the cat is visible and sometimes it's not, depending on what state it's in. Anyway, let's see if I can see it. My goodness. It's actually there. Erwin Schrodinger's cat. It's alive! Schrodinger's cat. Here in Zurich. Well, that was rather enjoyable. Now let's go and hop on a tram and find somewhere to have some lunch. This looks just the job. An old industrial complex that's been turned into a green space. This will do nicely. It's been a very good last day so far. Just need to get to the airport shortly, find out whether they've got any jet fuel left. Ooh, the penthouse suite. It's vacant. What a fabulous place. Well, how very Swiss. I've only done one of them, but if I wanted to do one of them, all I would need to do afterwards is put some compost down there, rather than flushing.
Zurich Flughafen, Airport. Please change here for passenger.
How nice to have an open air observation deck. And home again at the gorgeous Terminal 5 here at Heathrow. It's been a long day. Where's my coach?